What's up, YouTube? This is Sea-Dog, back with another review. This time it's on the MegaHouse Toys Variable Action Heroes One Piece NAMI. And those that haven't seen it yet, you can go back and watch my past reviews on figures like Luffy in the Variable Action Heroes line. I've done Luffy, Ace, Zoro, and Tony Chopper so far. And this is Nami, so we'll take a quick look at her. Got a nice picture of her on the front. Got one piece up here in the corner. And it's got a nice little kind of a, what is that, toy animation or something? Kind of stamp here. It's a sticker, like a golden sticker. MegaHouse Toys, Nami. Looking at the side of the packaging, Variable Action Heroes, Nami. Got a little picture of her right there. On the back of the packaging. Shows her in her bathing suit, and here's her with her staff and some of the effect parts she comes with. Her faces that she has, different faces, and a couple poses. Looking at this side, it just kind of bends around there, as you can see. And more effect parts for her staff. On the top, it says Variable Action Heroes. On the bottom, has a picture of her and some gobbledygook from Japan. And without further ado, let's get right into the review. One of the things I like about these packaging is the clamshell here. When you get it, you can drop it down, and then underneath there's always a secondary clamshell underneath that has the effect parts and the faces and the staff. You can see all the parts that come with it. You got all the different hands. Looks like we have just regular flat hands, then that are opened, kind of splayed, and then flat hands that are closed. Some grip hands for the staff, and then she's got a pointing finger and an AOK hand. And then she's got an effect part there, and some different smoke effect parts, and then there's electric, so that comes out of her staff, and the different faces. So you got her kind of a surprised face, smirk looking to her left, and then a winking face. And then the display itself always has her wrapped in plastic, and just so you know, it smells a lot like paint and plastic right now. So, alright. Here she is out of her packaging, and she's with her Straw Hat Pirate crew. And yes, I'm missing Nico Robin, and I'm still missing Sanjay, but I will be getting those eventually. I'll probably have to wait till Sanjay gets re-released. I'll be getting Usopp next month. I've already got him pre-ordered for like $70 or something in Japan, so he'll be coming out. Actually, I think he comes out this month, so I'll be paying for him and shipping him with my Movie Best figures, which I will have the entire collection of Movie Best, so you'll be happy to know that, Transformer fans. But, yeah, so just take a look. She looks freaking fantastic. One thing is she has a little bit of weak ankles, so you just want to be careful with those. But looking at the paint job here, it's phenomenal. Just look at the airbrushing and the shading and the detail work, all the wrinkles here and stuff. And I like the skin color, the skin tones. Nice tattoo right there on her arm. She's got her bracelets and stuff. Usually these things kind of fall off when you take them off. Yeah, it looks like the gold one here is a separate piece. It looks like. Let's just check it out. Well, yep. See, it's a gold is a separate piece. So you got to be careful when you're removing these kind of things to not lose it. Same with Ace right there. He's got a candy cane bracelet there that will fall off too. But great articulation in these, and they look really good. You can see her nice butt, and get those little kind of circles there, kind of like holes in the pants. The knees are done really good, doesn't look bad on the back or on the front. She's got high heels, nice vibrant orange color in her hair, and I love the anime look. I'm not a huge fan of the cartoon. I do like the Japanese version, but the American version's a little bit hard to follow, but I love the toy line, so. Moving up her arms, you can see underneath the armpits, nice boobs there, really big. Cleavage, and the shadowing, shading in there. And the shading's done here on her stomach. You can see it's like a 4-pack actually, but looks good. You can see the button for the snap of the pants is painted. And her eyes are painted in real well. More shading on her hair. It's like an orange with a lighter orange kind of a shading. Done up on her hair. And look, it's even got articulated hair. So that's really cool. So she can technically look up. You can use, if you use the right, you can look up a little. But nice detail work on her bathing suit. So like the gold on the snaps there. The shading on her back. This is like a secondary molded piece, kind of, I don't know if it's glued on or what, but, well, I guess, yeah. Yeah, it just looks like a piece that was kind of molded and glued on there, but it looks cool. It comes off like a realistic tie would, so I like that. I like the bracelet. It's like a time bracelet or something. For articulation, she's got ball hinges, so she can leave her arms way up like that. Nicely done. And she's got a butterfly. You can see the whole thing, and it moves good on both sides. So she can get her arms right out in front of her. Not a problem with that at all. Plus she can bring them right back there. Bring them right behind her arms. So, really cool articulation on the shoulders. Plus it will swivel up on that joint, right up at the top, kind of like a biceps. It will also swivel right here, at both sides, at the lower forearm and at the top. You can get a deep bend in the elbow, about 130 degrees, maybe a little more. She's got that same kind of ball hinge wrist, so you can get it going like that, or you can take it off, re-put it on, and have it go up and down. This one might be set up like that. I don't know yet. See, this one's going up and down now. Both arms are both the same, so really good. It's probably not like 150 degree elbow bend. She's got an ab crunch, or it's, I guess, a diaphragm crunch. So crunch forward and back. And there's not too much gappage, even all the way forward. There's just, it's not even really gappage, it's just kind of. But it looks good. So there's that, and it'll also swivel, so you can get the swivel there. Whoops, let's get it back in focus. There we go. So you can get nice swivel out of it, which looks really good. No swivel at the waist because of the way the pants and the hips were built, but she can kick forward pretty good, not too bad. And then she can also, if you maneuver it right, she can kick out to the side, almost fully 90. So, yeah, looks good there. I love it. Let's see how much we can get the splits together. Well, as you can see, she can also fall apart. So, just give me 1 second here. Okay, continuing on, her knees will go back quite a bit. So good motion there. She also has a swivel at the top of her thigh. You can kind of swivel, I believe, the knee a little bit. You probably don't want to mess with it too much, but it will get nicely swiveled a little bit more. Let's swivel that. Her ankles will go forward and back. You can also get them to rock and do the ankle tilts kind of a little bit. Although it doesn't really, you kind of have to twist the ball joint and then pull the whole joint back. And then you can get deep ankle rocks. See? But I'm going to keep it the way it was came in the packaging, just because it's easier for the ankles, I think. Actually, you know what? Let me try it the other way in a little bit. But, so good articulation there. Her head, I showed you the up. She can go... Sorry about that. She can go down. Pretty good. You probably don't want to pull too much or you're going to happen what I showed you. She can go left and right, and she can rock right at the bottom joint there, so you can pull it right out, but you can pop it right back in, not a problem. One thing about these One Piece toys is they do kind of pop their necks and stuff up, pop off really easily, so you kind of want to be careful. But if you move it, if you find the way it works, it doesn't have a problem. I showed you the articulation in the hair, so that's cool. And yeah, so probably popping it, looking up is not going to be an easy task. You can only look up, you know, so much. But yeah, so that's pretty much the articulation right there. Very cool figure. And now we'll move on to some accessories. I completely forgot to tell you guys, there's a toe hinge too, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so she has fists, a pair of fists, a pair of splayed open hands, a pair of flat unsplayed open hands, an A-OK hand, and a pointer finger hand, and a pair of grip hands so she can hold her staff. And just for those that are wondering, I did not lose the gold bracelet. I took it off to change all the hands out. And each individual hand has the fingernails painted in really nicely. So as you can see, there's some pink fingernail paint. And as you can see, her staff comes with this effect part, this smoke. This effect part, where it's shooting out. This effect part, where it's shooting, kind of like that's her electric kind of move. And this effect part, where it's electricity going all over the staff. So, that's pretty cool. Okay, so like any other figure, but we'll just show you. To take her face off, you just want to remove the front of her hair. Then you get her face, and then you just take her face off. I believe it just does it like every other. And then you just pop the face off. You can take the head off too. That makes it easier. That was an accident, but still you can do it. And then they pop right off like that. Grab one of the other faces. And just give her a wink face. Pop it on. Those lower holes is where you want to put those two pegs in. Just like so. Get it to be in there snug. It might be a little hard to fit, or it might not. And then you just pop those two translucent pegs into these top holes. Just like that. And then continue on for the same with the rest. So that's going to wrap up my review. As you can see, we have Zoro, Luffy, Ace, Tony Chopper, and Nami so far in the collection. Let me know what you think of the review, guys. Let me know what you think of the figures. The one fault I would have to say is that her ankles are really loose, but it's probably something I can do with some fixing. It's just that in my state, they discontinued the floor polish with whatever. It's special floor polish, the clear stuff, in 2013. But like, comment, subscribe, stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. Alright, peace. That's a wrap. I'm out.